In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a GTIN exemption for the brand name generic. Um, Sometimes you might not have a brand name and you don't want to buy barcodes, so getting a GTIN exemption is a cheap, free, easy way to get your listings done while you validate a product before you apply for a trademark or a brand name. Of course, you can get a GTIN exemption for your brand name, but Amazon would require pictures and proof that it's actually your name on the product. So you'd have to provide that in the form of images or a website that you have live. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to do a GTIN exemption on generic. So you want to go to catalog, add products, and then you come down here, click learn more. Uh, and then very quickly you want to just come here, you want to get to the middle of the page where it says apply for a GTIN exemption. And let's just say like I'm selling clothing in the clothing category, so I'm going to choose clothing, and you can choose more categories as well. Okay, let's just do electronic, and then I'll just do generic and generic. You can check for eligibility. Now, of course, if you have your own brand name, like I mentioned, you'd have to get approval for selling your brand name. In that case, Amazon will usually ask you for pictures or a website, right? So, and remember, this is applicable to the whole category. It's not to for each product that you need to apply for this every time you create a listing. So now if I get this approved in generic, I can create any product in clothing accessories, and same for electronics. So I'm just going to click check for eligibility, and you have been approved to list the below product, and you can list it in 30 minutes. Now, for some reason, the electronics one didn't go through, so I'm going to try it again. And looks, oh, sorry, I forgot to select the electronics category. It was just grayed out over there. And I'm going to check for eligibility. And as you can see that I've been approved to list electronics as well. You can keep applying for multiple categories under the brand name generic, but let's just say if I put a brand name of my own, my Sunit's clothing brand, uh, and I'm gonna check clothing and accessories, check for eligibility. They're gonna brands require approval, as you can see over here. The brand name when used when creating the listing, images of the product or packaging showing branding on either. There are ways that you can get this approved, so you'd have to make sure you have pictures. So in my case in clothing, I'm going to make sure that the brand name is affixed on the t-shirt itself. This will be a separate video. I'll show you how to get around that. And for now, this is the way you'd apply for an exemption for the brand name generic. Thanks for watching.